This rivalry lasted an entire decade. Nick Suriano and Dayton Fix met each other at the 2014 Cadet World Team Trials. The match was tied 1-1, but because of criteria, Dayton Fix would end up getting the victory. That same year, they would go head-to-head at the Who's Number 1 Flow Wrestling event in what was known as the longest high school wrestling match in history. After over 30 minutes of wrestling, Nick Suriano would finally secure a takedown on the edge, winning the match, and maintaining the number 1 ranking in the country for his weight class. 5 years later, the two would meet again in another matchup at 133 pounds in the Oklahoma State and Rutgers dual meet. And for the third time in their meeting, the match was once again tied up, and it went into overtime where Nick Suriano would get called with a controversial hands to the face, which was a new rule that they added that year. This caused Nick Suriano to give up a point, and the match would end with Dayton Fix getting the win. That same year, the two would meet again in the NCAA Finals, and the match once again went into overtime. Nick Suriano managed to ride out Dayton Fix for the entire 30 seconds, but gave up a last-second stall call and gave up a point. Dayton Fix nearly rode out Nick Suriano for the whole 30 seconds, but Nick Suriano managed to get an escape with 9 seconds left to stay in the match. After going back on their feet, Nick Suriano finally managed to score a takedown on Dayton Fix. After an official review for a headgear violation, the takedown was confirmed, and Nick Suriano became Rutgers' first ever national champion in program history. After nearly 10 years since their first match against each other, the two would face off in the quarterfinals at the 2024 Olympic Trials. Dayton Fix would end up getting the 5-1 victory over Nick Suriano, advancing to the semifinals. We haven't seen a match between the two since.